Columbus on Fox 28.
A warning now for anyone considering going under the knife. Live in our studio, a Central Ohio woman tells her story of plastic surgery gone wrong.
Well, plastic surgery gone wrong.
Take a look at this. This is what a Columbus woman looked like after her plastic surgery. Now, she's going to join us next with her new surgeon, sharing tips she says everyone needs to hear before going under the knife.
This morning, we're diving into a topic that a lot of women struggle with: aging. Now, some turn to plastic surgery, but depending on the surgeon you go to, well, you might end up looking worse. I'm joined today by Rebecca and her new physician, Dr. Jeffrey Donaldson. Now, Rebecca is the mother of 3, and after her 3rd child, she turned to plastic surgery. Now, she saw a plastic surgeon in Southern Ohio and ended up looking like this. It ended up getting infected and looking much worse, but it is too graphic right now to show on TV this morning. So she came to Dr. Donaldson desperate to get a fix. He performed another tummy tuck, and here is the end result, as you see right there. Now, Rebecca doesn't want this to happen to anyone else, so she's here with us this morning with what she says you need to know before going under the knife. And Rebecca, first of all, thanks for sharing, because
Absolutely.
you know, not everybody will do something like this and show, you know, a mistake like that, but you are doing that. You're very courageous for doing that. And so tell us, you know, first of all, how this all happened.
Well, you know, I had 3 little boys, and I remember looking in the mirror one day and thinking, oh my goodness, whose body is this? You know, I just wasn't comfortable, and, you know, decided to go with a physician that was close to home, you know, for convenience, and it actually turned into a horrible nightmare.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, I had the surgery and things were going well, and then one day my incision burst wide open, and for months I nursed a 2-inch wide hole in my stomach trying to get it to heal.
And so you decided, well, you had to go someplace else.
Yes, I waited a year. I wanted to heal before I, you know, had anything cutting on me again, and did lots of research online and found Dr. Donaldson, and his success rate was amazing.
Yeah, Dr. Donaldson, is this something that you see often, as in, you know, mistakes?
Unfortunately, we don't see it too often. I mean, first of all, Rebecca's a wonderful, wonderful patient. She had high expectations, and unfortunately, the operation she had was really poorly conceived and poorly executed, and things just didn't heal.
Right, so what did you do, I guess, to fix the problem, to correct it?
We really had to go back and start from scratch and take her through a full abdominoplasty procedure where we repaired the underlying muscle, removed the scar, and tightened the skin.
Yeah, and Rebecca, how did you find Dr. Donaldson? You said you did research. Where did you go?
Online. I did all my research online. I watched, you know, all the testimonials on his website, and I just got an awesome vibe. And, you know, my first visit to his office was the only confirmation I needed to know that I was in the right place.
And Dr. Donaldson, when people do start looking for that surgeon, what advice do you have for them?
Well, I think it's difficult right now because there's a lot of competition in the cosmetic market, and I think it's important that the surgeon be board certified by the American Board of Plastic Surgery. It's important that they have professional society memberships, such as the American Society of Plastic Surgeons. I think surgeons need to have hospital privileges in the procedures they're performing, and not just be performing them in their own office.
And how does someone find out all that information?
There are good resources online. The American Board of Plastic Surgery has a website. The American Society of Plastic Surgeons, the American Society of Aesthetic Plastic Surgery all have great resources as websites.
And will that show, too, if there's been a complaint about a doctor or if somebody has any concerns? Can you find that online as well?
It's difficult to find. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. So I think the community reputation, the referrals from colleagues, the reviews that surgeon posts are all important to determining that.
Right, and I know Rebecca said that, you know, once she found you, she felt much more comfortable. She said she got a really good vibe. But when somebody is searching out for a surgeon, should they go to the first person, or?
I think it's important to interview several surgeons. I always recommend having 3 consultations. It's very important to get a sense for what that surgeon's technique might be, what their personality is, and to find the right match with a specific patient.
And what is the mommy makeover? I have that question on here, so let's get to that, because that really kind of caught my eye. What's the mommy makeover?
The mommy makeover handles really the three aspects that happen most commonly with pregnancy. So, so for those whose genetics place them in a position, oftentimes the breasts change, the abdomen changes, and sometimes the love handles on the sides change. So we're able to repair all three.
Well, luckily you were only talking about the one, right?
Yes, yes.
Well, you look fabulous. Bottom line for people when they, from both of you, if you're going to search out a plastic surgeon, for you, what would you say you need to do?
I just think you have to do lots of research. You need to be very well informed.
All right, Dr. Donaldson?
I would agree with that. I think ask your friends, ask your neighbors, ask your primary care physicians, and then do your homework online.
All right, thank you both for joining us this morning. We certainly appreciate it.
Thanks, man.